In a quiet field in Georgia stood a monument with a message, not for the present, but for the future. No one knew exactly who built it, and then one day it was destroyed. Welcome to Quietly Curious, where we explore the things that feel normal, but might not always be. Today's question: why were the Georgia Guidestones destroyed? The Georgia Guidestones were built in 1980. Six large slabs of granite arranged in a specific formation, but what made them unusual was the message carved into them. 10 guidelines written in multiple languages, instructions for how humanity should live, not today, but after something, something that didn't happen yet. The person behind it never revealed their real identity. They used a name that wasn't their own. And even the people who worked on the project didn't fully know who they were dealing with, which raises a simple question: why build something like this and stay anonymous? Because the structure wasn't hidden, it was meant to be seen, but not explained. Over time, people started to notice. Some saw the Guidestones as a kind of philosophical message, a reflection on how society could be rebuilt. Others saw something very different, something controlling, something unsettling, and the same words began to mean very different things depending on who was reading them. In July 2022, an explosion damaged the structure. Part of it collapsed, and shortly after, the rest was taken down, removed entirely, no longer standing, no longer visible. What had existed for over 40 years was suddenly gone. And that raises another question. Why did it need to be destroyed? Was it just vandalism? Or was it something more symbolic? Because the structure itself wasn't active, it wasn't changing anything, it was just there. But sometimes an idea can be enough. Maybe the most interesting part isn't what the Guidestones said or who built them, but how people react to them. Because the same object meant completely different things to different people. And in the end, that might be why it didn't last. If this made you think about something differently, subscribe to Quietly Curious, because sometimes what we react to says more than what we're reacting to. Think about it. This was Quietly Curious, exploring what feels off, tech, mystery, and modern life. My name is Erwin. Thanks for listening, and above all, stay curious out there.